What's up? It's been quite some time since I've put a video together, but my husband and I just recently moved, and just with the new year and the holidays, things get kind of crazy, so finally sitting down to do this video. And if you've watched any of my other videos, most of them have to do with health and fitness and my journey of being a health coach and just where I've been with my nursing career. But what I really want to portray from this channel is specifically this idea of stewardship and just stewarding the gifts that God has given us. So whether that's specifically our bodies or our time, our money, our resources, our talents, as Jesus said in the Bible, I want to portray that it is essential that we steward those things in our life and how we use them. I wanted to make this video right after the new year, but now that I'm thinking about it, I think this might be more of a better time to do it. This has been really helpful for me, especially in becoming a mom, just in being more productive in my time. And just, you know, January hits and we all sit down and kind of plan out our goals for the year and what we want to accomplish. And now that we're getting into February, I was thinking that it's probably the time when we're seeing whether we're actually going to stick with those goals or not. So February is rolling around, maybe you're noticing, oh, I wanted to, you know, be a little bit more fit this year, and I was having some goals of working out 3 times a week. And you can kind of get an idea now of where you're actually meeting those goals and where you're not meeting those goals. So if you're interested in hearing what this specific tip is in helping you to be more productive, not just only in meeting your goals, but just in everyday lifestyle and what you're doing to be productive throughout your day and hitting those just everyday task goals. So if you're interested, keep watching. So if you're a new mom like me, you're kind of realizing, you know, you have a lot less time in your day, even just to do regular old tasks like doing laundry and then doing the dishes, you know, making dinner for the night. So just even trying to reach like other goals on top of that is a little bit harder than it was before. So what has really been essential for me in meeting my personal goals and then also just maintaining my household in general has been just to assign specific days to specific tasks. And I know this sounds really simple, and you probably already do this subconsciously, say with like taking your kids to soccer practice, might be on a Wednesday night, or piano practice, or whatever it might be, or you know, this day you go to a mom's group. So maybe you're already kind of doing this and you're not aware of it, but try this same concept with smaller tasks in your daily life, such as vacuuming or cleaning the bathroom or dusting, for instance. For example, my week is kind of structured like this. Mondays are my grocery shopping days specifically, and I'll have other tasks that are smaller, like I remember to take out the trash that day. And then Tuesdays, I assign to dusting my house. I do this before I vacuum, that way whatever I dust and push onto the floor, I vacuum up. Wednesdays are my vacuuming days. Thursdays are specifically assigned to wiping down the bathrooms. And then Friday I kind of leave for a little bit of something I enjoy more, like organizing. So say I want to organize the bathroom or organize my desk or reorganize the pantry and the kitchen. Something that's a little bit more exciting for me. I don't know if that excites you, but I kind of like to stay organized. So that's one thing that I do Friday. And then Saturday, I generally remember to water my indoor plants. And then Sunday is my Sabbath, so I take Sunday off, but I do my meal planning for the week on Sundays. So why I feel like this is so helpful is that it kind of sets an expectation in your mind for what you're planning on doing that specific day. Sometimes when our households get overwhelming, we have dishes piling to the ceiling, loads of laundry to do, we haven't vacuumed the floor in 3 weeks, we kind of feel overwhelmed and we feel like we have to get everything done all at one time. And when we feel like we have to do all of it all at one time, we end up burning out, or we just don't do it at all. So instead, pick one bigger task to focus on for that day. And even if you don't feel like it needs to be done, do it anyway. Maybe you feel like your floors already look clean and you really don't need to clean them. But if you set the time aside, do it anyway, even if they look clean. That way, when weeks get busy and you have tons of things that you need to take your kids to, or just something else pops up, then if you have to neglect that task for the week, it doesn't make that big of a deal and it doesn't feel like things are just stacking on top of each other. Another thing that I found just really helpful about doing this is that when life gets crazy, like we just had a recent move, there's a semblance of consistency in my days. I know what to expect from my days. And another thing is that this can just transform over time. So, you know, life changes and we kind of need to revise things a little bit. For instance, when I first had my daughter, I was cloth diapering and I needed to do laundry more consistently. So I had my laundry day set to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I still do cloth diapering, but I don't do it as often as I used to, just because she's a little bit older and I've just changed my routine a little bit. So I'm only doing laundry on Tuesdays and Fridays at this time. Now I will say there are certain tasks that you don't want to use this concept with, and they might seem obvious, like things like taking a shower or brushing your teeth. Those kind of tasks are things that you want to be consistent in, or people will probably notice. Anyway, I have found that by doing this and setting aside a specific day for the larger tasks that I have around my house, I'm able then to decide where I actually have free time in my day and fill those with the bigger goals that I have set for myself that year, such as maybe having my fitness goals or I wanting to read a book, you know, 1 book a month for that year. So I hope this is helpful for you, and let me know in the comments if you've tried this and if you seem like it has been working. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel for more videos on how to be a good steward of the gifts and talents that God has given you.